What's up, everybody? It's Danny from Hawk Knock Cards, and it's been a while since I've made a video, but I got Buddy over here. How's it going, Buddy? He just loves to help me look at cards. And what I thought I'd do, since there's really not a whole lot going on right now with PSA shut down, things are going kind of slow. I wanted to show some of the cards that I recently picked up. I got this card here off of eBay. And I've been collecting every Frank White card that you can possibly imagine. And if you watched any of my early videos, one of the first videos that I made was about my goals for the hobby this year. And one of my goals is to collect every Frank White card from the major companies like Topps, Fleer, and Donruss, and put them in a top loader binder. And I wasn't able to find this one on ComC. This is a 1990 Topps Tiffany Frank White. So yeah, I pretty much acquired every excuse me, every Frank White card that I need to. I'm just waiting for ComC to ship them to my house, and as soon as I get them, I'll make a video and go over that. Anyway, probably lost about 90% of my viewers there with that. The next one that I got off of eBay is this Cooper Flag Go Time. I don't know, I was just looking for some cheap cards to maybe grade and flip, and I believe these Go Times have a pretty high gem rate. So I might send it off to CGC and get it graded. I know I'm not going to get near the value that you would get from PSA, but hopefully I'll be able to make a few bucks off of that. And these next cards, buddy of mine, so they're here, do you want these Dallas Cowboys cards? I don't really want them, so I'm like, sure, I'll take them. Overshown, one of the best young defensive players coming up for the Cowboys. Little George Pickens, red, white, and blue. This is probably my favorite card right here. And some other odds and ends Dallas Cowboys players. All right. Now, for the cards that I recently picked up at a card show. Nope, this one I actually got from Bobby as well. Little 1990 Fleer All-Stars Irvin Johnson for the personal collection, as well as all those Cowboys cards. I got another Magic Johnson card from him, face to face. Pretty cool. And at the card show that I went to recently in Wichita, it was unbelievable. It was packed. I did not know where to start. It was overwhelming, but I had a lot of fun and just kind of wandered around aimlessly, and I didn't really have, like, I don't know, any strategy or whatever going into it, but I just kind of went around and see if I could find some deals and maybe get some cards that I wanted. So just like the Cooper Flag card, this might be a good easy flip for some money from CGC. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for some quarterback cards, and I know these aren't big time cards or anything, but Tyler Shook, and I probably won't get these quarterback cards graded just because it's very doubtful that I'll have them back in time for the season to start, or right before the start of the season, or when they do something good. But maybe I'll be able to just kind of flip them on eBay if these quarterbacks start going off and their values start going up. So Tyler Shook is one of the guys that I was going after, and the other one is Will Howard. I think he's poised to be the backup for Aaron Rodgers, and if anything happens to him, I would imagine the Will Howard prices will go sky high. There's another Will Howard refractor. And probably one of the most expensive cards that I got at the card shows is VJ Edgecombe, numbered to 199. It's the, I believe it's the Aqua refractor. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But this has got some possible grade potential. Here's another Tyler Shook. I just thought this was a sweet looking card. I know it's only a $2 card, but who knows? Maybe it's a $10 card in a few months. And then I got some other cards for the PC. This one kind of goes along with some of the other non-licensed Kobe Bryant rookie cards that I got. Got it for a good price. And these next two cards, well, this next card anyway, there's a kind of a story behind it. I actually bought two of these from a dealer. And the other one, I turned around and sold to another dealer, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep this one because this was the more valuable of the two. So altogether, I'm in this card for about 25 bucks, and it's probably a $50 card just because it's off-centered. The corners aren't perfect or anything like that, but I don't know. My first thought was I was going to try to flip them right there at the show, but then I second guessed myself, and I thought, you know what, I'll probably never have another chance to get this card for that price. So I decided I'm just going to keep it. And then I traded my good friend Bobby for some of the cards that you just saw earlier, and the big one that I got from him was this Topps Finest Michael Jordan. So pretty thrilled to have this card. It's definitely going to go in the top loader binder that I just created for Michael Jordan, and I can't tell you enough how excited I am. So thank you to Bobby, and check him out on Pack Therapy 34. He's selling on Whatnot and making some videos and things like that on YouTube. So go check him out at Pack Therapy 34. Speaking of Whatnot, I recently did some shows on Whatnot, and whether you're interested or not, I just kind of wanted to share a little bit about that with you all. I had a good time doing it. It was a lot of hard work, and it was fairly successful. I did 3 shows. The first one I did, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I only went for about an hour and 15 minutes, but I sold a ton of cards in that length of time. And in the second show that I did, I went for 3 hours because I was trying to get one of those bonuses that you can get for going a certain amount of time, selling a certain number of cards to a certain number of people. And I was able to get that bonus on my third show. And I sold enough cards to make a pretty good little profit off of it. But unfortunately, all the cards that I was selling, I'm out of. Okay, not that I sold them all on Whatnot, but I did sell quite a few of them at my garage sale the other day. In fact, I sold 3 boxes that I had left that I was selling on Whatnot to the same guy. So it's kind of sad for me because the cards that I was selling, I bought in a huge collection last summer, thousands and thousands of cards, and except for maybe a few small stacks of cards that I have left, they're pretty much all gone. So that'll probably be it for me on Whatnot. I found the experience to be fun, doing the shows and interacting with the people, and getting the followers and all that. But just the packaging everything up after the show, and the amount of money that you can make in a short amount of time is really good. But in the long run, there would have definitely been a lot more profit there for me if I just would have held on to those cards and kind of slowly sold them off. But I kind of wanted to do kind of the quick flip type of thing and get some good cash flow going in, because what I want to use that cash for is, while PSA is doing their thing, I want to start maybe stockpiling some cards that I can get graded and make a pretty good profit off of. So now I have the funds to do that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you check out some of my past videos if you haven't done that. And hopefully slowly but surely I'll be getting some PSA reveals. And I also had a shipment sent off to CGC not too long ago. So hopefully by the end of this month or next month, early next month, I'll have another PSA reveal. It'll be a small one, but it'll be a PSA reveal nonetheless. All right, thanks for joining. Talk to you later. Peace out, homies.